Okay, so as you all know, I bought a lot of stuff in Japan, but I thought I'd do like a little haul of all the little trinkets and bits I got. I got some clothing as well, and makeup and snacks and stuff. But I think this is the big thing that I really went to Japan for, which sounds really sad. But key rings and gacha and all that kind of stuff makes me happy. As you can see, I have a lot of that crap on my shelf already. So I just kind of wanted to show you all what I got. I know a couple of people who are going to Japan soon, and I thought it would be nice to kind of give you guys an insight on all the stuff that you can find, because Japan is insane. So as for key rings and stuff, actually the sheep I already owned. Weirdly enough, I found a lot of Shaun the Sheep stuff out there. So starting with like little plush key rings and stuff, I got these. I got this one at the Snoopy Museum. This is Olaf. This is one of Snoopy's brothers. He was a hugely popular character out there, but you don't really see him on merch much in the UK. Comes with a little satchel. I think he's adorable. I also got a big plush of Olaf as well, because I thought he was so cute. This is Usahana. She's actually tattooed on my arm. She's one of the rarer ones to find. She's like one of the OG Sanrio characters. But you don't see much of her in terms of merchandise. I really struggled to find some stuff because she's one of my favourite characters. I got this plush that you can have as a keyring. My favourite Sanrio character at the moment, it was Kerapi for a very long time, and now it's Angiodon. He's like a fish type creature. I got a lot of things with him on, but the little keyring I thought was really cute. This one came from, I think this one came from the base of the Tokyo Sky Tree. There was a shopping centre at the base of the Sky Tree. I did go to a Doraemon pop-up as well. When we went to the Snoopy Museum, there was a Doraemon pop-up near there, and I got some stationery and bits, but I didn't get anything like plush related. But I thought this was cute because it's Doraemon as Lucky Cat, Maneki Neko. Doraemon is essentially a cat type robot, and he doesn't normally have ears, so it was quite sweet to kind of see him with ears. But he's very, very cute, and I've never seen this kind of thing before. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. I got some Kerapi like stationery and bits. I got a little plaster tin and a tape dispenser as well. That was really cute. I just thought this kind of reminds me, although this is quite a new item, it reminds me of all the old school Kerapi stuff that I used to get. I got some little Miffy post-its. I think these came actually from the there was a Miffy store in Tokyo Station, and I ended up just going nuts for all the stuff in there. I also got some of these little like plastic models. You can find the ultra detail ones, but they're really expensive. So I just got some little plasticky ones. These were something like 300 yen each, which is crazy cheap, but I thought they were really sweet. So it's Boris Miffy, and I think the dog's called Snuffy, and then I got the brown Miffy as well. These obviously show you the two different styles that Miffy has been in. This was like the original Miffy style with the slightly pointier ears. The newer merch seems to have this face on it, but they're both really cute, and I'm a huge Miffy fan. This I got in a store that was doing gacha that had already been opened, so that you could have you could basically pick what you wanted, but obviously things came at a higher price. But I'd been looking for one of these. They were bigger statues, which I took a lot of pictures of. It's meant to be a raccoon dog, and it's supposed to bring you luck and stuff, I think. But I got this little fella, and I thought he was really sweet. He was only something like 200 yen, so he came home with me. I don't know where the other one of these is. I got this one, and if I can find it, a gold one. It might actually be in my other bag. These are from a temple. I think they're like paper mache, and they were 500 yen each, which is about £2.50. But I thought they were very sweet, and they'd bring me luck. But I've got this one, and I think I've got a gold one as well. I got some little like Snoopy character pouches, which are very, very sweet. I got these in Daiso. They are adorable. They're for bento boxes, they're little food picks, but I thought they were really, really sweet, and I put them in this case because I ended up going to Muji on like the last day or two just to kind of get stuff, like a case to put my stuff in. This is bizarre. This is one of the first gachas I got when we got to Japan. This was actually on my list. It's a banana pouch. It literally is exactly what it says, and I could not believe it was raining when we got there, and we ended up we were exploring the side streets, and we ended up ducking into a gacha shop, and I could not believe I found this. I ticked off quite a few that were on my list, just from like seeing them online. Really, I kind of knew what I was going in for. This is a little key ring I made up. There was a shop called Object. I think it's a Korean concept, and you get these like felt kind of patches or purses. I also had a purse made, and then you just pick. I mean, they literally had hundreds of these mini patches, so I picked all of the iconic foods and drink and stuff that we'd been having on our trip, because they were all my favorite things, and I just thought they looked really sweet on there. This was like 20 quid to make. It was expensive. There was a northern girl next to me, and she was like, I'm not paying 20 quid for a keyring, I'm not doing that. But I thought, sod it, we're in Japan, and I'm not going to go back there for a long time probably because it's expensive. Already owned that. So I just thought, let's make the most of it. Already owned that as well. I bought some keyrings with me because they were on my bag. This I also got from the Miffy store. And it's reflective, so I'm going to put it on my work bag for when I start walking to work again, hopefully when my foot is feeling 100%. That will come with me. There's just some bits and pieces in here. This again, I got a couple of hang-on patches and a little Snoopy pouch, and a book elastic that you can make your own size and then cut it. It was really clever. This again was one of the gachas that was on my list. I wanted a little blue drinks crate that I'd seen online, and I got this in the shop where all of the gacha stuff had already been opened, so I thought, yep, you're coming home. I think again that was about 300 or 400 yen. This one, I looked at these because they were available at the Cup Noodle Museum in Osaka, and I didn't get one, and then I managed to find at Tokyo train station they had a gachapon center, and I managed to get one of these because they had the machines they were really good. So this is the seafood cup noodle, and inside is the seafood. It's so cute. When we were in Kyoto, I found a couple of gacha machines as well. I got this one. It's like a little first aid box. I did a second go because this machine was only 200 yen. And I ended up getting the same thing again, but it's fine because I think I'll probably use one as like a travel pill box or something. They had 3 different types of box and then stuff to go in it, and I really wanted to try and get the stuff to go in it because they had like mini pill packs and plasters and stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep one with the rest of my gacha, and then one I'll just take with me somewhere. Then I bought a lip balm and a little tub with sweets in with this same character on. So when I saw this as a little badge, I got this in the Shows and Book Tower, the same place I got all my magazines and books from, but I thought it was really, really sweet. This is a Tamagotchi case. Pretty bog standard. I got this again in a gacha machine for about 300 to 400 yen. Tip for anyone going to Japan, if you are going, do take cash. Quite a lot of places do take card, but with gacha and the small like food vendors, they only take cash. And I found that I'd go and split 1,000 yen note, which is about a £5 in UK currency, and then I just use those coins to go on the machines, which was awesome. Then I got these. I got and a couple of other bits and pieces. I got in it was like a book off. Was it a book off? No, it was a hard off and a hobby off. And they were a chain of thrift stores, and they had loads of stuff on the shelf that were something like 100 yen each, which I couldn't believe. And I think these are Anpan-man characters, and I love Anpan-man. But I just thought they were really sweet. This can be a key ring, and this will probably just sit on my shelf. This is Gudetama, and he's squishy, but he looks like a giant keyboard key, so I'm probably going to sit him next to my keyboard. Again, this was about 100, maybe 50 yen, which is literally nothing. I think this is another character from Anpan Man, and he clicks and moves and stuff. But again, he was really cheapy. I just went nuts when we went to this store because I just couldn't believe how cheap everything was. This I think is Boris, or is Boris the bear? I can't remember the pig's name from Miffy, but he came in a little gacha machine and he's really sweet. They had a couple of different Miffy characters playing different instruments, and I knew I was going to get him, but I thought he was really sweet. And then I ended up getting him in a different gacha machine as a keyring, and he's a little squishy guy. But I love Miffy. It's, again, have her tattooed on my arm, so... I went to Daiso and got a shit ton of beads. I did have a moment. Alex went to the toilet and went for a coffee, and I just said, just leave me unattended, I'm just going to go wild. So I bought a load of beads. These look like Compito, which are a sugar candy. The stars in Animal Crossing, when you meet Celeste and you do the stargazing and they fall on the beach, I think apparently they were inspired by Compito, that's why they look like that, or the other way around, I don't know. But yeah, I've designed some a necklace for these to go on, and I might do some earrings as well. My Japan inspired collection of jewellery is growing because everything was just so cute. We had badges made at the Snoopy Museum. So I had one made, and I wrote my nickname in the style that my mum likes because I didn't have enough room to put the I in it. So that made her kind of happy, actually. This is a key clip, and again, Hangyodon. Very cute. I saw these in quite a few different characters. And there's some Japanese stuff that's been sold on Yes Style, and sometimes they have these kind of things on there. This, I think, only cost me about £5 in Japan. If you want to buy this stuff in the UK, this would be probably about £20 to £22. Which is crazy. I got this in the Snoopy shop in Tokyo Station. It says March and 8th. I had my birthday while I was out there, and I thought it was really sweet. This again was another gacha. It's a Tamagotchi keychain, and I will probably put this on my active Tamagotchi. This one I got again in the gacha shop where things were already open, because I tried to get this guy. Well, I wanted to try and get this one, and I saw these vending machine, the gacha machines with these characters in everywhere, but I didn't really want any of the other characters. Again, they're both flocked. This is from this, I think it's the similar or same maker, but a different series. But they're all flocked toys. I'm not 100% sure on that, because there were several series of different flocked toys. I just thought they were really sweet. This was from the Hobby Off again. It came with like a gummy squidgy thing inside, but I took that out because it was really sticky and I didn't like it. But it's kind of like it's like a cream horn type thing, I guess. This I got in, so tangled. I got in Loft. They had a load of Penko and High Tide stuff, which are amazing. Awesome stationery companies, but this is a wooden bowling pin keyring, which is just so random. I love it. This was also on my list to find, and I found this in the gacha shop in Akihabara, and it's called Feigling. It's an alcohol. We had this when we were in Germany, and it's really nice. It was kind of, I guess, similar to aniseed. But when I saw this, I was like, yeah, that's been on my list for a while. I just really wanted to find the baby bottle. This was one of the first gachas I got while I was out there. It was a cactus series of characters. And I was happy I got him, and he's going to sit on my shelf with me. I'm probably going to sort this shelf out again so that I can fit everything in. This is a little plush badge. I need to try and translate this because I don't really know kanji very well. This was just a little badge that I got in a gacha machine. I got a little Hangyodon Japan keyring. And another figurine I got from a vending machine, and I think this one was quite rare because when we went to the Gacha shop in Akihabara, this on his own was about 800 yen, and I think I paid 300 in the machine. So you could tell that some were rarer than others based on the price the shop was putting on them. He can sit on there. This one was from a Gacha machine in Tokyo Station. He's got like a little pink butthole. He's really cute. I think these were like modern art inspired animals. He's a bit weird, but he's cute. He's going on my shelf. This one again came in from a vending machine. I really wanted a tooth. I just thought he was hilarious. I like the idea that they are kind of a lucky dip type thing. You don't actually know what you're going to get. This one was from the Gacha shop. He's like a little pig or bear. And he's a little soy sauce bottle. Very cute. These few bits again were from the hard off and the hobby off. And they were like 1 to 200 yen each. This is Sumiko Garashi. I saw quite a lot of stuff out there from the Sanex range. Sanex, not Sanex. And it's just like a big heavy cube. But I just thought it was kind of cute. This I saw as a pair in the Gacha shop, but I found her on her own in the hobby off. And she was about 200-300 yen. She's a Milky Pecco character. It's like a chocolate and sweet brand, and she's the face of it. But she's like a little bride. She's really cute. I might not put her on a keyring. I might actually put her on a necklace. My wedding anniversary is coming up, and I just think she'd be so cute to wear on like a string of pearls or something. I just think it's nuts, but I love it. And then I got a little hamburger. Again, love it. I mean, who doesn't want a hamburger keyring? It's just crazy. This is one of my cooler finds. So this actually looks like a lip balm, but she's a torch. She's quite bright actually as well. They had several different styles, but I really wanted the pink one, so I'm really glad I got the pink one first time. And you can even leave the lid on and just get a funky pink glow. She'll probably go on my keys. I got a couple of stick-on patches from Loft. They had a load of like traditional Japanese style stuff, and then obviously, you know, t-shirts and patches and stuff. And then I got these two little key rings. So these are candy. So this is that inspired by that Compito candy again. And then this is actually a piece of rock candy preserved in resin. But I'll probably put these on a necklace as well because I think they're really sweet. This was a Hangyadon key ring. You could make it up with your name. And yes, I added the I in this time because I had room. It's the preferred way, my preferred way of spelling my surname. But my mum likes it the other way. And this is his little friend. I just thought it was really cute. I just love Hangyadon. I love the colours. I'm a Pisces, so I love anything fish related character-wise. I just thought it was really cute. I got this as well as a little gacha and his little head wobbles. I think this is meant to be some kind of mystical symbol or something like that. Because I saw quite a lot of stuff with this little guy on in Kyoto. I got this cute little pom-pom-purin tub as well for about 200 yen. And then these are just little tiny horses. They're really cute. Not really sure what they're for, but I'm going to drill a hole in them and make them beads. And I will put them on a necklace as well. A little case. And then this is my favourite, if I can get this out. I had to tape it because it was so difficult to take apart. See if I can get this out. Again, this was another gacha. I think it was like we were in Shibuya and we just crossed, you know, the massive crossing, and we'd walked past, and Alex was like, "You're not going in any more bloody gacha shops?" And I said, yes I am. And I went in and I used like my last 300 yens worth of coins that day, and I bought this gacha, and it's a mini stationery kit. But look, even the scissors open. I mean, just the detail of it. I love it. It's just so cool. Oh, it's just awesome. And then the last little thing I got, there's probably more stuff in my case. But I got this in the hard off / hobby off. They were both in one building. I have been looking for a miniature of my car for ages, and I found one.